This is wild. Two parents are really, really mad. So mad they're suing a Colorado school district after they say it tried to force their 11-year-old daughter to share a bed with a biological male during an overnight field trip 2 years ago. Joe and Serena Wales said that they were told that she'd be sharing a room with 3 female students, but one of them was actually a transgender. The daughter called her mom, who at the time was at the same time serving as chaperone of the event. The daughter eventually got to switch rooms, but was told not to discuss why. So her parents sued the school district, but the case was initially dismissed by a Biden-appointed judge. Now it's being appealed to the 10th Circuit. Here with me exclusively are those parents, Serena and Joe Wales, and their attorney, Matt Sharp, senior counsel with Alliance Defending Freedom. Serena, I remember when this first happened. I believe we covered it. So why was your daughter told not to discuss why she was being moved?
Originally, they said that because they wanted to protect the privacy of the other student. And our thoughts are, well, what about the privacy of our daughter? But initially, that's exactly why
she apparently didn't deserve any privacy.
Right.
Well, and to your husband, as a father of a daughter especially, I can't frankly imagine my reaction to this. It probably wouldn't have been as genteel as yours going to court. But did you try to make it known to the school early on before this lawsuit that this was completely wrong? And what was their initial response?
We didn't talk to the school after this. We looked at the different options, and we felt like the best course was taking legal action to make a difference. There's several issues going on within the Jeffco schools where we didn't feel like we'd be heard. We didn't feel like we'd get anywhere by talking directly to the school or even to the district. We felt like we needed to do something to really take a bigger action. And we felt like, we're 2 years into this now, so it's definitely been a grind. But we made the right choice.
This is just insanity. I just did this whole angle on how the family is under attack by the culture, society, education, woke educators. And Matt, this case was brought on behalf of 4 families. What sort of relief are you hoping for? You looking for just, the school to change policies? Is there damages here? And if so, what are they?
Yeah, we want parental rights protected. We want parents to be informed about bad policies like this, and we want their requests to be honored. When they ask schools, don't force our daughter to share a room with a boy, the school needs to honor that. It needs to respect parents and needs to protect girls' privacy. So we want to see this policy enjoined and ultimately changed.
But are there damages that the parents here are claiming because of what the girl was told?
Well, the real damage is the violation of the girl's privacy, and not just the Wells daughter, but in one of the other families, their boy was forced to share a cabin with a girl for an entire week, where this girl was assigned to monitor the boys when they were showering, dressing, changing. So there is damage to these kids, to their privacy rights, and ultimately these parental rights as well.
Mm-hmm. This is completely insane. I can't even believe we're doing this segment. Now, Serena, a Biden-appointed judge dismissed that original filing with prejudice back in August, but Judge Regina Rodriguez wrote in that ruling, while parents may have the right to instill moral and religious values in their children, parents have no right to replace public education with their own personal views, nor a right to control each and every aspect of their children's education, et cetera, et cetera. What does that make you feel like as a parent when your tax dollars are going to support that attitude?
It makes me angry because this is a parental rights issue. Schools and parents should be joining each other in order to do what's best for their children. And when the school district hides information from us, it doesn't allow us parents to be part of that conversation. And then it puts our kids in risk situations that we could have resolved before all of this even happened.
When it came to the curriculum issue, the Supreme Court said earlier this year that parents must be given essentially a right to opt out of this, and you all should have been given, at the very least, a right to opt out of this before it ever got as far as it did. Serena, Joe, Matt, we'll be watching this case very closely at the 10th Circuit. Thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.